Well, hello, folks out there in YouTube land. Got an interesting show for you. Amari Jefferson, what's going on with his predictions? We know when he's going to commit. We're going to talk about that, but it's really been moving the last 24 hours. We've had all kinds of stuff going on. We're going to get into the prediction machine and kind of see what's happening, but it's really been it's been kind of crazy. But I've been spending some time on social media trying to figure out where the trends are and exactly where this is headed.
What's the word on the street?
Exactly, the word on the street. So let's get into where the prediction machine is now, and let's see all these fluctuations, because I have a concern that it feels a little bit like deja vu, but I'm not convinced of that. And when you go into on three here, you can see that now Alabama's in the lead, and this has changed in the last few hours as well. It's been flipping all over the place, but right now Alabama's got a slight lead at 44-32. But literally just a little while ago, it was sitting here where it was about tied. We were right there, 32-34. And what happened last night, it really got crazy. And this again was on three, and they showed this on Twitter. And Smokey's Blanket had this where Alabama had taken a huge lead. They were up to 88.8%. And there were two Alabama predictions for Amari Jefferson. Then Sullen Surf showed up. And he said, I don't know if it means anything, but after it seemed Bama was running away with things, the on-3 recruiting prediction machine is back down to basically 50-50, and both predictions in favor of Bama to land Amari Jefferson have been removed. Now we're back to anybody's race, but now again, Alabama jumped back up.
Alabama!
So this prediction machine starts moving around quite a bit. There's a whole bunch that goes into it. It's some sort of an AI deal. But when you get those predictions, that's when it really jumps. And to have guys remove their predictions so quickly after putting them up, and both of them being Alabama guys, that is a concern. I'm hoping it's not like the Arkansas running back deal where they put up these predictions and then the people connected to Amari said, hey, pull that down. Or maybe this is just they got ahead of themselves. It's really hard to say at this point. Very difficult. But it's jumping around like crazy. And he's going to commit Saturday at 4 o'clock. Let me confirm that. I think he put that on Twitter as well. And this was 39 seconds ago. Josh Newberg says two-team race for Amari Jefferson. Final intel on KJ blah, blah, blah. So we know it's between Tennessee and Alabama. And here's where Amari says, I will be announcing my commitment this Saturday, August 5th at 4 p.m. My commitment party will be at Duke Arena at Baylor. Everyone and all media is welcome. And if you've got Go Big Orange, Go Dogs, Roll Tide. I think it's the orange or the Tide. Now, the thing that made me think he was leaning Tennessee was when I saw him on the Chattanooga Times YouTube channel, and he brought up the fact that he had actually just met with the baseball managers because, you know, they had the big scandal down there with the gambling and all that, and they had to fire the manager. So he was just now meeting those guys, and I thought, you know, baseball's very important to him, and he'd already been accepted by the Vols baseball team, Tony V, so he was obviously very comfortable with those guys. So just now meeting Alabama, I thought, you know, is he really going to be that comfortable with brand new people? So that's why I thought he was leaning that way, and baseball is important to him. But when I start seeing all these predictions going up and then coming down real quick, it concerns me a little bit. Again, I hope we don't have one like the Arkansas running back, but again, it's several days out. This isn't like the one that happened the day of.
I believe one fella come from Arkansas. Get it?
You know, where they put it up and then 1 hour later it was down. But it was within 24 hours. This occurred like 3 or 4 days out. So this thing's all over the place. It really is. And he's an in-state kid, which is why he's important. Plus, the guy's great after the catch. If you've watched his highlights, and I've shown him, he's got the moves like Jagger. When he catches that football, that's when all the dynamics happen. So he would be a nice pickup for us. But right now, everybody before now thought he was leaning Alabama. Then for a while, we thought he was leaning Tennessee. Now we're back thinking maybe he's leaning Alabama. But with all these predictions going on, something's going to give in the next 24 to 48 hours. We're probably going to have a better understanding of where this is going. Something's going to give. So anyway, so just keeping up with the recruiting with four-star Amari Jefferson. And right now I'm not sure what's going on. But I'm going to keep you abreast of it, and we'll just kind of watch and see what occurs. And if you like this content, be sure to hit that like button. Let's remember to continue to cover the Vols and all our recruiting and all that good stuff. If you've not subscribed, it's on your right, my left. Just hit that little button. And right over here is my most recent video that YouTube thinks you'll love. And we'll see you next time on Sports Talk Jay.